Hey travelers! Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into Genshin Impact version 6.1, or 6.41 if you're counting beta updates, and the brand new 5-star Dendro Catalyst, Nefer. And let me tell you, she's been through a roller coaster of changes and reveals. We've got a mix of buffs, quirky mechanics, and a whole lot of should I pull for her or hoard my primogems. So grab your boba, get comfy, and let's figure out if Nefer is about to dominate Hyperbloom teams or just add some fancy sparkle to your roster. Before we dig into numbers, take this lightly, like a puff of dandelion seeds in the wind. Beta changes, leaks, and patch notes are Hoyoverse's favorite way to troll us. One day your character is broken, the next you're crying into your teapot over a slime sneeze interrupting your rotation. Now let's start with what makes Nefer exciting. She's a Dendro Catalyst wielder, hailing from Nod-Krai, and she's basically the Lunar-Bloom queen. Her elemental skill, Senet strategy, Dance of 1,000 Nights, lets her enter the shadow dance state. While in this state, her charged attacks transform into phantasm performance, summoning a shadow of Nefer to strike with coordinated Lunar-Bloom damage. And if she has at least one verdant due, she gets buffs depending on the party's moon sign. Translation: she's stylish, she's strategic, and she hits hard if you manage her properly. Her elemental burst, Veil of Falsehood, is where things get really juicy. It converts Dendro and bountiful cores into seeds of deceit, which can be absorbed to gain veils of falsehood. These veils increase her elemental burst damage depending on how many seeds you've collected. This makes her extremely rewarding for players who like strategic management instead of just mashing buttons, kind of like gardening, but with explosions. Normal and charged attacks are just as fun. Her normal attacks are swift, elegant, and hit up to 4 times in a combo. Her charged attack consumes stamina to dash forward in the slither state, then explodes for extra Dendro damage. Plunging attacks. Oh, they hit Dendro damage like a meteor of sass falling from the sky. And yes, she has a signature weapon, the Reliquary of Truth. It's got a hefty crit damage stat, and it synergizes perfectly with her kit. The weapon gives her buffs like Secret of Lies and Moon of Truth, which increase elemental mastery and crit damage. If both effects are active simultaneously, their results get a 50% bonus. Basically, wielding this thing turns Nefer from cute strategy queen into oh no, everything just died in one Lunar-Bloom combo. Constellations enhance her further. From reducing the number of seeds needed for veils to increasing shadow dance duration and boosting Lunar-Bloom damage, her constellations reward you for investing time and resources. And speaking of investment, Nefer's effectiveness is tied to having teammates who can generate cores efficiently. Pairing her with Nahida or Kuki Shinobu can dramatically increase her damage uptime. Now let's talk raw damage numbers. At low investment, Nefer is kind of a side grade, similar to Fischl. She's fun, consistent and stylish but not breaking the game. At high investment, with god-tier artifacts, her signature weapon and proper team support, she starts climbing into serious damage territory. But here's the catch. She works best with Llama. Without her, Nefer is still good, but not at her full potential. Think of it like bubble tea without the tapioca. It works, but it's missing the magic. And the future. Colombina is rumored to supercharge her kit, potentially putting her above current Hyperbloom damage standards. Imagine Nefer zooming past Fischl and waving goodbye as she climbs the tier list. That's the kind of potential that makes this character exciting to follow. So where does this leave us? Nefer isn't mandatory. She won't break your roster or invalidate your main damage dealers. But she's flexible, stylish, and incredibly fun if you invest. For Hyperbloom enthusiasts, she's a strong upgrade. For others, she's more like a fancy dessert on the menu. Not required but also satisfying. And let's be honest, sometimes meta doesn't matter. If you like her vibe, her animations, or the sheer joy of pulling off a Lunar-Bloom combo, that's reason enough. So should you pull for Nefer? If you already love Hyperbloom and have Llama ready, she's a strong pick. If you're saving for Colombina, or still recovering from missing Nahida, patience may be the wiser choice. This is a marathon, not a sprint, Unless you're a whale, in which case, hi, please carry my account too. To sum it up, Nefer is powerful, stylish and fun. Low investment, side grade. High investment, strong upgrade. Once Colombina arrives, she might become a whole new beast entirely. And that's the scoop on Nefer in Genshin Impact 6.1/6.41. Personally, I think she's going to grow with time, not break the game on day one. And honestly, that's kind of a relief. Power creep is scary, and I like having more left over for more than just artifact gambling. So tell me, travelers, are you rolling for Nefer, saving for Colombina, or just here for the Lunar-Bloom aesthetic? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I love seeing your ideas and chaos-filled team comps. If you had fun hanging out today, smash that like button. It really helps the channel grow. And if you're new here, hi. Welcome to the chaos. Subscribe for more Genshin guides, news, and me making way too many jokes about Fischl's bird. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next adventure. Until then, may your pulls be early, your artifacts blessed, and your mora never run out. Bye.